Hi everyone, Officer Potak here.
Hi, it's Officer Best.
And today on this beautiful sunny day, we're sitting down at the intersection of St. John and Walnut, where we have the word "Stay Strong" behind us. This is one of my chalk arts that I put up in the beginning of COVID-19, and every time it washes away, I put it back up there.
Well, let me move so you can get a better view. You can see it pretty well from all the way back here. Stay strong.
And that's what we want for everybody, to stay strong through everything.
It covers the entire bridge abutment.
And today, I'm going to be reading Dirt on My Shirt. And if you've never gotten dirt in your shirt, then you're really not living. Get out there and get dirty. There's dirt on my shirt and leaves in my hair. There's mud on my boots, and I really don't care. Playing outside is so much fun, to breathe clean air and feel the warm sun. To stomp in a puddle or climb a big tree makes me quite happy. Just look and you'll see.
That's a happy little boy. That's my kind of little boy.
Agreed. Staring contest. I am staring at my cat. He doesn't bat an eye. Watching me, watching him, the seconds tick on by. Tears come to my eyes. I'm going to have to blink. He smiles a silly cat smile and then gives me a wink. Deer. An eye, then an ear. I think I see a deer. Hiding behind that big tree, a stump, then a flash, and then he's gone in a dash. I think that deer just saw me. Uninvited guests. Atop our bird feeders, a squirrel we call Peter, who's eating seeds meant for others. The birds are concerned because they have just learned he's invited his sisters and brothers. Oh, those pesky squirrels.
Squirrels.
Hey, they need food too. Put some peanuts out, they'll eat that.
I know, you put a bird feeder out, fill it with bird seed, and you know squirrels are going to go after it like nobody's business.
Right. Friends. You can also take an old toilet paper roll, and if you put peanut butter on it and bird seed, you can hang it up for them too, and they'll go after that. Friends come in all colors and shapes and sizes. Friends share their jump ropes, and friends share their grapes. They like the same jokes, and they like the same shows. They lend you an ear, and they lend you their clothes. A world without friends, I don't think I could bear it. Life is much better with good friends to share it.
I gotta tell you, Officer Potak, you're a very near and dear friend to me. But somehow I just do not think that I would be able to fit into your clothes.
No, I don't think so either.
Somewhere you just have to draw a boundary and say, this is as far as it goes.
Agreed. Noises. Boing, boing, boing goes a happy kangaroo. Boing, 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 a hoppy frog too. Yip, yip, yip goes the puppy up the street. Tweet, tweet, tweet goes the little parakeet. Ding-a-ling-ling-ling goes the fire truck in a hurry. Wah, wah, wah goes my baby brother Murray. Missing. I had a tadpole in a bowl, but now he's disappeared. Where he swam, a frog now sits. I think it's kind of weird. A tadpole in a bowl disappeared because it became a frog. Are we there yet? The words no parent wants to hear in a car ride. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I keep asking myself all the time, every time I go on a call, are we there yet? Every time I come to work in the morning, are we done yet?
Yes, that's correct. The Jenkins went out for a ride. How much longer? The children cried. A while, their dad said with regret. We haven't left the driveway yet. Oh, that's going to be a bad ride.
That's going to be a long ride. And guaranteed, without fail, one of those kids is going to puke.
And do you know when Officer Best and I went for rides with our parents, there were no cell phones. We had to talk to each other, and we had to be a family, and we had to make up games because there was no electronics, there was no DVD players, there was no handheld games. You went in the car with your parents, and you played nice in the car the entire time, or your parents would pull over.
Officer Potak, when I was young, there were no seat belts in the cars.
Oh, yes.
There were no such thing as car seats. There were no video recorders, no cell phones. There was nothing. There was just quiet.
So when you're in the car and you say you're bored, just remember, we had to figure it out for ourselves and what to do. And there's a lot of fun games you could play in the cars.
Exactly.
Wishing and fishing. I was just wishing that I could go fishing. Me too. I like fishing.
Yeah, I like fishing.
What might I catch? I don't know. A shark or a whale? Or a fish with no tail? No matter, because I'll let them go. Now that's my kind of fishing.
Yep. Catch and release.
Auntie Brooke. My Auntie Brooke just loves to cook. From turkeys to cookies to bread. When she makes spaghetti, you'd better get ready for meatballs the size of your head. Once she made a cake as big as a lake. Oh! A cement truck stirred up the batter. She put the icing on. It was so enticing. With the oar from a boat and a ladder. Ooh, that is definitely a cake for Officer Best right there.
I think Auntie Brooke is my new best friend. Sorry, Officer Potak, but I think that Auntie Brooke, with a cake the size of a lake,
You're gonna take
I'm gonna take the cake the size of the lake.
Uncle Mo. My Uncle Mo, he has a big mustache. It's bushy as can be. When he stands up, straight and tall, he looks just like a tree. Uncle Keith. My Uncle Keith has great big teeth. He can eat corn really fast. My Grandpa Rose has a really big nose, and when she sneezes, it's more like a blast. That's an interesting family there.
That's a very interesting family.
Grandma. My grandma puts on lipstick. It's bright rose, red like a rose. Because she cannot see too well, it ends up on her nose. Granddaddy. It sounds kind of snappy, but it makes me happy. To sit on my granddad's lap, he tickles, I giggle and wiggles like crazy. And sometimes we just like to nap.
I have a granddaughter, she's 2 years old, and she likes to sit on my lap in a rocking chair, and we will sit and rock for hours. While she falls asleep, she sleeps in my lap for hours until she wakes up, and we're ready to be off and running and playing.
Do you know where my daughter fell asleep this weekend? Very unique place. We were cutting the grass on a lawnmower, and she fell asleep in my arms. And I was holding her, and now she's not really a baby, she's 18 months, but I was holding her like a newborn baby, and the second I turned that lawnmower off, she woke up, and she wanted to go more. So she falls asleep on the lawnmower.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yes.
That's something.
Right?
Yep, that is something.
Sharing a bed. Sharing a bed with your cousins is not the easiest thing. They toss and they turn, they giggle and they snore, and sometimes they like to sing. Escape. How happy are balloons that they finally get away? Escape from little hands that tried to make them stay. Where do they go, I wonder? With no map to guide them. To heaven I would guess, where little angels ride them. Well, that's a sweet way of thinking about it.
Yeah, that is.
But unfortunately, when you let balloons go in the air, they pollute the earth because they have to come back down. So I know everybody likes to let balloons go. There's a couple things that can happen if they get stuck in the electrical wires. You can cause a fire. You can cause transformers to explode that way. Animals will eat balloons. So Maybe blow some bubbles, something that will disintegrate and not a balloon, unless it's somehow a biodegradable, animal-friendly balloon, which
Right.
I'm not sure we made those yet.
I'm not sure either.
So
I like bubbles.
Yes.
I like the bubbles.
I agree with that. So that is the book, Dirt on My Shirt.
I think I got dirt on my shirt.
I always have dirt because I always have chalk on me. So whenever you see me, if I'm covered, it's usually chalk all over me. We hope that you enjoyed our reading today.
We hope you enjoy being outside with us today.
And get outside and chalk your walk. It's beautiful out this week.
And once you're done, stay well, stay safe, and most important,
Wash your hands.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.